Here's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Another try with Brooks. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Look at play action with Young, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And we see a nice catch here by Ladd McConkey. And, Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL, fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Will Dissly, touchdown LA. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now it's Dobbins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
One quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, L.A.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
There is his tight end, Dissly. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A run with Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Here's Dobbins. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Dissly. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time, he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The first back taken in this last year's draft, Mike, and down in Carolina, all the conversation surrounds, can we get more talented skill players around Bryce Young and see if he can be...
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now, Dalton. Now, a loose football. The Chargers have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will get into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as he is on to punt for Carolina. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he will score again. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, LA. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Here's a 2nd and 6. Dalton. That one taken in right side by Legette. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
And the Chargers first down.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Velus Jones going to bring it out. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. And the Chargers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Give inside, it's Brooks. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll send him over to the left. Now it's Dalton. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd down, 3 to go. On 3rd down, here's Brooks. on now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Drive will start on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll give it to Dobbins. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff here, up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Putting the tight end in motion. A run with Dobbins. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. Here's Dobbins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got another one. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
To throw is Dalton. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chargers' 46-yard line.
Motion man, sent right. Dalton to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.